polishing your fangs, Jim.
Since we are now zapped to cross the old world in high destiny.
Can you see the game right now?
Nope.
The viewers can
You
see
clicked it
everything,
away.
so I need to do my best.
I'm
So I
back
need a
in
new
the game,
invite.
though. Oh,
Ah,
so you need a new invite. Okay. Sorry about that. I guess I didn't prepare well enough today as well. Okay. Awesome. And there goes the first armor break. Are you in here?
yep. I'm in there. So first armor break is a pussy and a walkover, and he got lucky that the piling on guy didn't get a knockdown. That's the first armor break and removal.
Yep.
Well done.
And why the fuck is this an ogre with extra armor value? Isn't that
Yeah.
a bad choice for almost anything?
Yes, except for ogres. Because they're so strong, you don't want them to go down. And one of the things you can do is pile on with it. I do agree he shouldn't have picked it. It's still armor value that you don't really need. But the thing is, if you knock him down, the chances of breaking armor are very, very low. And if you do not break the armor, that was a mistake. Then you know, he can get up right next turn and blitz you back. So I think he used his he's using his 3 dice very effectively. Well done.
Yeah, sure, but generally block should be doing more work most of the time. And he doesn't have it on most of his players, as far as I can
Well,
see.
the thing he really worries about is a few boneheads on the wrong spot. 6 boneheads not failing to do anything, pretty awesome. This was pretty tricky. He put the ogre out there, and with enough guard, that's a blitz on the ogre. Normally, when you get those ogres sandwiched with 2 snotlings, there's not a lot of danger of being compromised because most players don't have enough strength and or guard. But this guy did, and well, he got away with just a stun. This was surprising. He did a 2 die instead of a 3 die. I would not have recommended that. But
sadly, pile on doesn't work.
Yeah, he did the best he could with the dice he had, and he's now slowly moving forwards and getting a nice and easy cage going, which, you know, is the thing you want to do as an ogre team. Wow, 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 wow.
The 20-year-old gobbler substitute carrying the ball, I guess.
Yep.
He doesn't have the balls to pick it up with this guy immediately.
Well, he doesn't need to, because you don't want to do that. You don't want to reserve the ogre. The thing I think is amazing was that he managed to get the ball in his hands. It was quite useful.
Yeah, he doesn't have short hands, right?
Nope, not on Knoblauch, and it's a 4+.
Wait, why? Isn't it 3+?
It's raining.
Oh.
It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man.
It's raining
Amen.
chaos beasts. More
Yep.
like it.
And
oh,
this
wait
is
a minute. He has a wizard over here.
Yep. Yeah, because the Battle Bugs had a lot of TV downhill or uphill. It's a point of view, and the thing is, I don't like this because there's a shitload of Yep.
Oh, there goes the 10 armor value.
Yeah, I'm missing that player. Like, he's not against me right now. Because this MNG is quite early, but it's also the player that's missing in my match, and it's getting piling on. because it's
Nice.
gathering the MVP for the game.
This next game.
Yep.
So you only have 5 of them to worry about.
Yeah, that's not as
Major
comforting as
improvement.
it sounds. Yeah, I would have liked him on the pitch, because that would have given me a free inducement or 2. He keeps piling on, man. Well done. Oh, I love this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is fucking awesome. 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 Oh, this is fucking awesome. The handoff. This guy has got buns of steel, man. Buns of steel. Because it's a 4+. Like this is a 50% chance that the handoff would not have worked.
Kinda
Jesus,
risky, but it pays off.
it's incredibly risky. You're giving a lot of turns up to the opposing side, getting some more claw hits in. One of your big guys is already removed. I think it's awesome. I think it's really well played. I think it shows him incredible balls, because obviously it worked, but that would not have been the guarantee. And he induced guard. That's awesome. The Chaos player induced a goat with guard as a skill. So that's 60, 30, and 50. Is 140k. That's basically a wizard.
Oh, this bad thing.
Also, that's a good choice.
Yeah, the only good thing about this Chaos team is they don't have much guard, so that's my only reason to be happy about them.
Yeah, not for me, but yes. I mean, how much guard do you need when you got strength 4? Strength 5 even.
Yeah, we'll have
So
to see. He'll have to go against lizards as well. And,
he's sacrificing 3 gnoblars for line of scrimmage hits. There's 6 turns to score. That's gonna be tricky. What is he going to do? Is he going to plug the holes?
guys are gonna suffer, but thankfully he still have enough reserves in the tank.
Yeah, there's no way you get through 16 players, not even if 11 of those are gnoblars.
I was
You
gonna
don't
say,
make enough hits.
he'll have to face the other dwarf teams as well as mine, and we have plenty of guard, so it'll be interesting if he can manage that.
Yeah, he can easily. Strength 5 against Strength 3 dwarves is not a contest. The ogres will win that one, because they have guard and Strength 5. Decimation suffers an injury. That's annoying.
Luck
Yep.
for the ogres. Damn, he's close to level up though. Most
That's
of
a good
them
hit. You see the block the direction he's walking in? He's walking towards the ball. That's really that's not. I mean, you need to break a 6, boy. Yeah, that's more like it. 7, 8, 9. Did one more. So if he fails to pick up ball, that's gonna be huge. Don't fuck up the ball.
Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't have a real ball carrier?
Who?
The Chaos team.
Yeah, he's got a Edgy 4 goat right here. With no sure hands. It doesn't need sure hands.
A fake elf.
Yeah, fake elf.
With wrestle though.
No, I like it. I like it because you need the thing you need more than anything else. Besides, he got wrestle before Edgy, so
it came as a surprise, but
yeah.
It's an awkward carrier.
No, because the thing that Chaos needs more than a bull carrier is someone who chases after bull carrier, and dodge or block edgy for wrestle is really good for getting around anything that is defending to make the approach for the ball carrier harder. So it can easily dodge like an elf. If it finds a hole, it will dodge through it and then strength 4 with a blitz get at the ball carrier. I really like it. I
So
mean,
you would give him tackle later on instead of
Yep.
sure hands?
yeah, I would definitely give it tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, it will skill up fast enough because it is the most reliable ball carrier. But for me, it's a more reliable sweeper. So that's what I would use it for.
Yeah, especially with those horns, they can be pretty nice
Yep.
backup.
I don't understand what he's trying to do here. That may be me. Okay.
He's willing to fight.
Yeah, but
That's
there's no
what I
fight
can
here.
see.
There is no fight. Why not? Why? Why?
It is so overrated. There's always room in sport for a
Well done. He recognizes the guard is the most annoying player, and it had no effect.
Shucks. And pretty vulnerable as well. Probably
is?
the only guy without block on this team.
Yep. No.
Except
no.
for
No. There are
this.
plenty. Yeah. No. There are plenty of goats with no
Goat.
block. There are plenty of goats with no block.
Hoping they can get some
The thing
KOs
I'm
as
surprised.
well. So
The thing I'm surprised about is he's letting the goat get this far. Oh my God! Did you fail the GFI? Don't do the next one. You're in range already. You could have done it. Yeah, alright, it's fine.
that's what rerolls are for, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but he needs to be slightly safer to get the.
I want to see the
I like that one.
go with
I like that one.
The screen is pretty strong against 3 ogres.
No, it's a 3-die against all the way. This was good because now the 3-die is against is slightly more unlikely. And taking them both down on the Snotling is perfectly allowed. You're done with most of your moves that you wanted to make. Getting the both down, and then trying to take out a Knoblar is pretty. You know, you've got armor 8. He's got armor 6. 5.
Yeah, but what were you expecting the ogre team to do? Maybe blitz with him and then use break tackle to reach the ball carrier?
I think that would not. Why?
Nice.
Well, that's one hypo that worked.
It's not even out of the game yet.
Yeah, but it's out of this drive. That was a reroll, and that was another reroll. Still trying to knock out each other. It's got a better results than knocking down a Knoblar. But this may be a score by the Chaos. Personally, I would stand into the end zone, and then or near the end zone. I would not do this. I would only go after the one Knoblar that can reach the ball carrier next turn. Don't do that before moving, bro. Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, he scored.
He did have a reroll though. He did have a
Yeah, but I
reroll.
would not have scored. I would have waited at least one more turn. Because a throw turn doesn't make that much of a difference for the ogres, but it matters some. Personally, I would not have scored. I would have tried to stall it out, but you can't really. Yeah, you can stall it out to earn 8.
Oh, they can also go for a throw teammate, right?
And yeah, and no, because the ogres were first, you don't have to give the turn 8 turn to the ogres. So basically, you have the advantage that you can stall it out till turn 8, and if you score in turn 8, the opposing side gets no more turns to get KOs back. That might have prevented one or two Gnoblars from returning.
Yeah, I
It,
would have
it
gone
might
for
have
that
made
as
a
well.
difference. It might have made a difference if you managed to knock out a few more. But the thing is that if you, yeah, you needed to knock out a few more.
I'm more worried that he can actually score on him right now. Is
Yeah, that's
to
exactly
honest
true.
fairly possible.
But it's, don't forget, it's a 4+ to pick up for a Gnoblar because
Yeah,
of
the
the ring,
fucking ring.
and a 5+ for the
See, but
ogres.
he gets a reroll for his troubles.
Well, you've got 2 turns. You've got 2 rerolls. I see no problem with that.
Basically advance a little bit this turn and then try to score on the next one. The Chaos team can't cover the entire field in order to prevent that.
All they had to do was jump on the
I
bottom.
really like the prolificity of the piling on guy. He's doing it every fucking turn that he can.
2 big goons that get
Yeah,
together
I
and
need to be
fall
taking
for
notes from him, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Cornelio.
That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
It's a brother of Cornelio.
fellas.
Ooh, he's using an early. Oh no, that's
Oh, I'm
late.
excited.
Oh,
No,
that's a dad that sticks. That's one that sticks.
can't be safe.
That's the dirty play. And what we didn't see this drive is a dirty player foul on a Gnoblar. And you may say, but Gnoblars are so weak, they don't need to be fouled. The thing is, if you got a dirty player,
Only
that's
two.
a +1. That's a +1 on the injury roll, with another +1 from being itself. So a 8 would already be a casualty
Missed that action.
Against
instead of a 10.
AV5, that's a pretty easy injury, I guess.
Yeah, so fouling Gnoblars is something you should do every day, all day.
And if you manage to remove most of them or all of them from the field, the ogres are much harder to control, right?
Yeah.
Do you get to win at that point, or they can still hurt you?
No, they can still hurt you. If you allow the ogres to base you, you're toast.
Oh,
As the ogres, yeah, as the ogres say, you're a hamburglar.
That was a quad skull over there.
Yep.
With a couple of pushes in as a side dish.
Yeah, but quad skulls that require 6 dice don't count.
He's in bad company over there.
I am expecting a Gnoblar to foul. Because, you know, what else are you going to do? That's the bonehead
I
blitz.
think he's moving.
That's gotta suck. And now it's time to foul a... Yeah, that's the foul. That's not a foul. Wait,
It's a fumble, right?
he's... Yeah, that's a 5+ hand. That's a 5+ handoff. 6. Yeah, 5.
Ooh,
Because
he's
it's
going for
in
it.
attack position.
He's going for it.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking awesome.
He pulled it
Oh
off.
my god. Oh, this is filthy. This is filthy beyond redemption.
The only
Oh
thing
my
that would have made
God.
it better if the Gnoblar fell on someone's head and KO'd them.
Pressure on their full.
Yeah, but then it's an automatic. He will also break armor, so then you would not have been able to score.
Ah, so it's impossible to actually land safely at that point.
Correct.
Ah.
This
I'll-
is awesome. Gnoblars 2-1
I
up
imagine that
in the
he
first
has
half.
dreams.
Against the
Against-
dangerous Chaos team.
Yeah.
important thing.
I always felt bad trying to screen for a throw teammate because I was thinking that either I get one of my players fucked up by the projectile, or
Yeah.
he lands safely anyway and scores.
Yeah.
Felt
It's
like a
really almost.
lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
And if you're telling me that I'm only sacrificing one of my chores for a Gnoblar or a Halfling, it doesn't feel that much better.
I know, right? But this is the thing. Like, the rain should have made this play impossible or unlikely or whatever you call it.
Oh yeah.
And this is where he sets up full, and I would have expected that halfway through the first half. This is fine. There's no reuse.
Yeah, and you only had to reroll a natural one. Over.
Yeah.
And he gets him. He knows how to use them well, I guess.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers.
And he's not even breaking armor.
Splat.
That's
Good call.
ouch.
Intimidation is the key.
You got ouch, which is going to be the ouchie.
I
Oh.
doubt they'll survive.
No, they'll survive.
The players
It's raining snotlings. Hallelujah. It's raining snotlings. Amen. Follow the bugger. Jesus Christ.
Something exciting is about to happen. Keep it here.
And that's two guys out of fouling help. So it's only a +4.
Wow.
Would you have fouled before picking up the ball and trying to do a pass for the start play point?
Well, no. Those guys aren't that valuable to waste a foul.
No. This is the wrong method. It's turn 8. First half is done right now. You get the second half Chaos Drive. Chaos has 12 guys left with one guy on the
Oh, does
bench.
he?
Yeah, so there's no need to keep one more guy on the bench. He had 13 players.
Oh, I missed that.
So
I thought
that's
he
a
was
free
low on
foul.
players since he got the journeyman.
Nope. And you should always try to foul something in the sense that show me the bench on the ogre team.
Not enough.
So yeah, but that means I don't know if he got a KO back. Yeah, he did. He got one KO back. If you had one more or two more removals last turn, and if the KO would not have been back, it would have been 10 against 11. And that would continue to favor the chaos. So there is a method to this madness of removing players. It's just too important because Gnoblars suck, but they are such good roadblocks because they don't go down for anything but both down or clear paths.
But it's okay.
You still have to
Some
block
say
them,
it's perfect for playing.
and you can't walk away with it
I call it dumb.
because the chances of going down yourself are bigger than with blocking. But blocking isn't safe with no block either.
Yeah, unless your entire team has tackle, then they're much easier to take down.
Yep, definitely.
Maybe I'm
So
thinking
claw,
in that
claw mighty
context
blow.
too much.
yeah, claw and tackle is not a good combination. For instance, I don't have mighty blow tackle, which means I'm struggling against those Gnoblars. If I can't make the 3-die, I'm tough out. But he's making 2 easy casualties on the line of scrimmage, 2 removals. It's pretty awesome. If you can keep that up a few more turns, then the Ogres will have serious trouble. The question is, will Kunxian try to win this game by scoring in a timely manner, or will he give up and try to go for the draw? I mean, we know the end result, but is he going to try it, and did it fail, or is he? I'm thinking he's not even trying right now. He should have made it slightly more aggressive move over the line of scrimmage with 1 or 2 guys at least. It would split the ogre team if you wanted to do something about it, and give you an honest shot at trying to make a touchdown early. This is a good piling on. He had a clear armor break with Mighty Blow remaining, and I'm piling on. Gives you a pretty good chance of getting a removal, which he did. And then we go back and we see that the Ogre team is really saving the Ogres in not even moving with them because there's no point. And the only reason you'd move an Ogre is if it goes into a really valuable position. But they're right stacked in, right next to each other. You're pretty safe. That's all you really need from those Ogres. And if you move them, you run the risk of getting a bonehead. That's something you cannot afford. I really like how Andion GC plays this game. Ogres are really tough to play with. It's no joke. It's a joke team, but it's no joke to do well. And he's second in the league right now. So, yeah, the joke is on everybody else.
It's a little bit too early for
2,
conclusions.
3, 4. This is a one-die blitz on the ball carrier right now, with just a few dodges. He's not gonna do it, but he could have, and that would have been so free.
Oh, by the way, Andion is probably the only person in the stream chat right now.
Hello, Andion.
He's listening on us.
But this time,
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a snake.
We're scouting your style of play today, sir. We'd like to know how to counter you.
Oh, well, I know how to counter you. Just get better dice. It's easy if you see it. I'm not sure what he's trying to... he's going to go for the slow score. Right.
I guess. Maybe he's planning on removing half the other team and then having no opposition after that.
What you see right here is he's splitting the ogres. There's one ogre, 2 ogres, 3 ogres on the other side of the play right now. He got one down that went stunned. So that's basically one ogre in the right position and then a whole bunch of ogres in the wrong position. This is the... I think he meant to click the both down button, maybe not. But I would have taken a both down here.
But
you would have taken out an ogre with break tackle at E3. Because if he didn't, he needed to dodge. And while that is definitely a possibility, it's not a free move. Oh, this is awesome. He's tossing a goblin as bait. It didn't pay off. It didn't risk him that much. It's still on the field. That's a break tackle. I'm not entirely sure why he would do that, but dodging into two... Oh my god. Into 2 tackle zones.
And destruction eats it once more.
Yep. Destruction destroyed. It's what you get for an armor value 8 piece, right? Those rerolls go really fast, right?
By the way, do you think Kungsion could have defended that 7th turn touchdown with the wizard, maybe?
Yeah, if he had picked up the ball the turn before, so yeah, he could have. But you didn't really want to. I mean,
because you didn't expect it to work.
No, well, what he needed to do is get the Snotling that was deep in his backfield. That should have been the down target, or at very least get a lot of tackle zones on it. And that's something he didn't do. Not enough anyway. Oh, honestly, I did not expect that entire sequence to work. It did work, which is awesome. And it has a reasonable percentage of success, but it was less than 50%. So it's not that reasonable. As you see right now, Kamchin is having all the spots covered to make a very good attempt to get the ball over the line. Based on the result, I'm confident he's not doing that, but all the ogres are split up. They're now soloed, and with the strength 5 warrior there, that means that the ogres are basically as strong as snotlings. There's no... that was tricky. That was also not helpful, but it was incredibly tricky.
Yeah, there goes the bonehead.
Standing there.
Oh, did that waste his blitz?
Yep. Oh, this was the blitz.
Sometimes.
That's a good blitz. That was a good blitz and a good grade casualty.
Ooh,
That would have floored a anything but a treeman. So getting the ball on the getting that edgy on the ball was really tough for the chaos. I don't think targeting snotlings at this point is going to help you that much, but those are the edgy 3 pieces. I would have tried to go after that guy there.
yeah,
You
why
could
not
have served
just
him.
dodge it? When
No, because you could have served. You could have served him.
this
Blitz
guy?
in. Yeah.
Blitz in and then go here.
No, blitz. Then right next to the wall here, or the other guy, block, and then you have the space to block him once more when he's on the sideline. All you need is one guy on the right next to the sideline. You got a 2-die ball block with the ball carrier, and you've got an entire ogre removed from the play.
Yeah, but
It's risky, but it's definitely something you could do, and if you get an ogre out of the game that strong, it's always worth it.
aren't you
especially
using
because you
way
still-
too many players to do that? And
No,
instead
yeah,
you
but
can
it doesn't
just
matter.
blitz them with the Claw Mighty Blow Strength 5 guy.
Yeah, but that's not what you
He's
want.
giving you a very good chance of a removal on his own.
I disagree, but we agree to disagree, so that's fine.
Okay.
This is now very well done. So there's not really much on the
It's like
Nice
trying to
dodge.
hold a halfling who's just heard the dinner
Yep.
bell.
getting yourself on the ball carrier is the way to go. Well done. That's the wizard. That's an easy
interesting.
dodge out for a score. Everybody who's 20 years old is KO right now. Also the screen froze.
Oh fuck. Let me see what we can do. Maybe it's some kind of internet hiccup that disconnects it. Let's see, Steam, where are you? Are you back in?
Yep.
How about now?
Yep. I'm back in.
Okay.
So we're watching the
yeah, the draw being completed, I guess.
Yep.
He,
Yeah, well, he's still got 2 turns, so he's stalling it out 1 more turn.
even if he
I would've
stalls it
gone-
out, he'll have a chance of a one.
Nope.
Oh my god!
Yeah. He scored. So he's got a 2 turn left.
No, 3 turns left. I think.
A 3 turn left. 3 turns don't matter that much. Goblins, Gnoblars, and ogres, they have the tools for a 1 turn play. They don't have that much of a good tool for a 3 turn play, which is not entirely true because you saw it in the first half as well, early score. But it's you know, that's based on tricks and good dice. It will fail more often than not. It's not entirely true. Actually, it fails 1 in 9. If it's raining, it will fail.
is indeed a rifle.
1 in 4. But 1 in 4 chances of failing is basically 1 in 4 success for the other team, and 9 chaos remaining against 11, including 5 big guys is yeah.
Yeah, if you get some good line of scrimmage dice, maybe they can be even less.
Oh, it's 10. It's 9 against 10. There are only 4 Gnoblars left. So he
And he gets a
really did a
reroll.
number. He really did a number on the Gnoblars. 5 casualties out.
Wow,
Yep,
that
and
is nice.
another catch again. Again. Oh my god.
The bonehead fails him though.
Yeah, that does matter, but it doesn't matter that much. And he didn't have. Oh, that's. Yeah, that was the second bonehead. And this is why ogres are so good. They can use rerolls with no loner attached.
Just 'cause the final whistle's about
So that's so
doesn't mean
awesome.
we can't finish on a few
Nice.
fatalities.
Yeah, and
This
he's
looks
not.
like it
He's
could
not.
have been a
Did you see?
3-2
He didn't.
finish.
He didn't go for the easy score. He tied everything up with the big guys because it's hard to remove those big guys, and now it's incredibly hard to remove those bad guys, and that's just taking those players out of play. Personally, I don't like it as much. He can easily shift the. He gets a 4, 5. Yeah, he gets 2 die on that ogre. If it's down, if it is not down, that would have been worse. But if it is down, this is an easy. Fuck.
Another 2 die over here.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if that's a. Yeah. This is so typical. Rolling a 1 on dodge. Why? What? No.
What the
Don't.
hell?
No, I get it. He wanted to. Oh my god. He wanted to get that player safe. I don't like it that much. I mean, this is just waiting for a toss the ball kind of move by one of the ogres. This is where you take all the chances. Hope for one of the ogres to bone ahead on the second that it's trying to do a blitz is it's not a perfect strategy, but it's a reasonable strategy. So much that could go wrong for the ogres right now. They've got 2 turns, 2 rerolls.
Get together and fall on you.
The thing is, if something does go wrong, the chaos goat is actually able to make a touchdown. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
what I
entirely
was gonna
the
say.
object.
Maybe he's setting up an opportunity to score instead of just keeping him safe.
7, 8. Yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does both. It keeps it safe, and there's an option to score.
Yeah.
But you need a dodge. You need a good block. This is an easy dodge. 3+.
And a very good throw as well.
Dangerous than players.
Yeah, there's no throw left. So that's definitely a problem. You need the ball to scatter just right. Oh, that's a dodge that didn't work.
Oh, and there goes the reroll.
Jesus Christ.
What happened over there? You okay?
I got attacked by a very big mosquito thing right in my eye. It came right into my eye. And I was thinking, oh my god, that's a snake. That's the end of the. Yeah, that would have been a.
How is it possible?
That would
to
have
be
been a
so
good
clumsy?
catch attempt. So, like in the rain and the tackle zone, he could get the ball as a handoff on a 5+, but he couldn't do a 3+ with reroll.
Yeah, not when
I
it's
mean,
easy.
what's up with that?
Pretty anticlimactic, sadly.
And then 2 GFIs for the score for the win. That was a close game for the ogres.
He gets himself
Game ogre.
a level up.
It is never a game ogre. Yeah, and that ogre is getting piling on, bro.
Are you
But
sure?
he's out for the. Yep. He's out for the next game. I talked with the coach.
Thankfully,
And,
I don't have to face them anytime soon. The league is dangerous as it is. Plenty of bash teams all around. It's gonna be a slugfest.
Yeah,
The
well,
next couple of
I'm
games.
gonna suffer. I'm gonna suffer because I do all the big teams first, and there's no way for me to build up anything in a good way. I mean, I lost my 2 best zombies in the game against you. I got a 0 SPP gain in my second round. Didn't lose a player. That's fair. But not losing a player is not the best way to approach being happy about a game result, right?
Joining a league gives you loads
Well,
of
I
new
guess so,
opponents to
but
bludgeon.
You too
there's
should
like,
widen
what,
your
11 games
horizon.
left? You
Yep.
have your chances, I believe.
Yeah,
And
losing
hopefully-
more players.
And hopefully it will be a evenly, or how can I say it, a very contested league, so teams will be taking wins out of each other and no one
Yeah,
should
no,
be going...
this part there's only one team that has no 2 teams that have no losses.
Yeah, hopefully no one dominates the league and
Wait, that's not true. There's 3 players with no
Slips
losses, and there's
out.
not a single player with only wins.
yeah,
That's amazing.
we'll see how that
Really
goes
hard.
next week.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a contested season, so it's all interesting down to the wire.
Actually,
Down
and
to
I
the
didn't
last
notice
game.
this. I didn't notice this correctly, but there are 5 players with no losses.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
points
weird.
that matters. It's the point that
basically.
matters.
Basically, yes.
You can rack up a lot of draws, but be way behind on points after that.
Yeah, draws do not favor the standing in this league. That's for sure.
So,
But you know, this is so close. In 10 games, everything can change. There's no way Kangxian is going to stay down there. There's no way that I believe that. But like the dwarf
yeah.
Draconius
Did you
is
know?
2130 is the biggest fish in this league right now.
Deep beneath the blighted
It's still a hell
Tsar
of
Nagru.
a inducement that
Many
he's going to
slaves
get.
died to create
Oh wait, that's
Then
2100
it
even.
was the lowest bid.
Yep. Where is
Oh my god.
Under Mountain Underminers? His game, I don't think it was that interesting, but we can watch it as well if you want.
I'm going to make a break for it.
Okay,
And,
you need to go.
Yeah, I think that's wise. I want to do another game, but I should not do another game. So that's what I'm going to do. I
Alright,
want
sure.
to thank our listeners for bearing with us. If you feel the strength to do another game, you should definitely do so. But I'm going to pick myself right now and say that I need some sleep. And I need to feed myself, so...
Yeah, sure, man. Take care of yourself and try to get some sleep.
Yeah, thank you very
Definitely.
much, everybody, and have a good night.
Have a good night, Sep, and
Yup.
good luck tomorrow if that's when your guys are playing the game.
Yeah, tomorrow, and with some luck, because I also need to pick up my girlfriend, who's back from the UK. If I run late, I'll message my opponent to say that I'm sorry about that. Who is the yoga player? So if he listens in, I might be late. Sorry.
Of Altdorf. It's said
And to
there
everybody
is no
else who's
safer
listening,
place for your money.
I hope
That's
all your
because
players
the
stay
sheriff
alive
fought with the
and
gold
that you have
wizards,
great matches.
and nobody's gonna steal from them.
Good night.
Good night, Sep. I'm thinking of watching another game
Yeah, you
because
should
I
definitely
have a
do
little
that.
bit of time, and
Yep,
then I'm
definitely
going
do
off as well after that. See you
Excellent.
soon. Maybe on the weekend. Maybe
Possibly Sunday, but then
sometime.
Saturday I'm probably gone. But maybe I'm home Saturday evening. I'll let you know. Monday is my day off for the first one, so I'll sleep in and maybe I'll see you anywhere.
Well, I'm at work on Monday, but maybe after work we could
Yeah.
catch up on what's been going on in the league over the
Or
weekend.
in the world. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. And as they say in the Netherlands, fuck you all. And thanks. Bye bye.
Thank you as well. Bye bye. So let's see which game was also interesting from last week or from this week. Andion, do you have any ideas which one of these games was interesting? Seb and I were talking about watching your game from week 1, because you also had the reptiles.
Have you looked at Facetome recently, Bob? Did you know you have a fan club?
Have you looked at it, Jim? There's a
That
petition
translates
to remove you from the
to
air.
The mighty reptiles against Bourbon Street Brawlers. Alrighty, let's see what happened here. It's an it's my next opponent actually, so not a bad pick at all. I'll need to see how he does as well. And Bourbon Street Brawlers is a friend of ours, right? Kanuki, who's basically, this is another season for him in this hellhole known as Division 3A. Awesome, let's see how it went.
Another chance to see some bloody action. Count me in.
I could imagine it went pretty nasty for the elves,
Welcome back to
since they only scored a single solitary touchdown.
Their most infamous player. Can they perform without him? I'm thirsty. Are you, Bob?
Sure am, Jim. The Bloodweiser babes are out. Which reminds me, just how refreshing Bloodweiser and new Bloodweiser Bite. All the taste of Bloodweiser without the toxic aftertaste of death can be.
Any
Yeah, gotta love the Bloodweiser.
Rumored sponsorship deals are
Sadly,
purely
it's a work day today, so I can't have any of that.
teams going into this game are well matched. I'm expecting a close fought game.
There you go, using words like expecting again, Jim. You're not pregnant, are you? Don't expect anything in Blood Bowl. Except blood.
Okay,
My old
let's
coach
see.
used to say, keep a Saurus inside your tackle zone. It'll be a real battle. You'll have difficulty breaking away.
Let's see, Kanuki has this nasty little vampire over here. Buffalo Trace. Catcher. And not many other well-developed players. I do like that. Pretty tired of facing elf teams with strength 4, agility 5 players that we used to have in this division. Or maybe strength 4 witch elves. Those girls are pretty mean. Perfect defense. Oof, awesome for the elves, pretty frustrating for the lizards. Let's see. Pretty annoying skink and a block skink, which isn't that dangerous in my view. And my view is having an entire team full of block tackle players. Maybe it's a little bit different. That was an embarrassing start for Dwayne Robertson, the Source.
Scoops up the ball with ease.
Oh, hey Arctic. I'm sorry if this game isn't really that interesting for you. I haven't watched any of them other than my own, so I'm basically going in blind over here on week 2. And I was thinking about watching a couple of games from week 1 as well, but it would have been an ogre game as well, once more, because Andy on Steam is pretty interesting to me. Never really had the chance to play against ogres so far, and it'll be a pretty interesting duel when we finally get to meet.
Smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
So this bad boy is basically taking the blitzer roll out of the catcher's hands.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight. The Saurus, they hit hard.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
They've smacked a player to relieve his
I'm not well known for my good play or anything else for that matter. Besides blitzing with the Minotaur all over the field. And also re-rolling all those wild animal procs that we tend to get with him.
This formation gives him a safe progression. It's gonna be hard to make him lose the ball.
Also, why would you put the ball on the block skink? Wouldn't you like it to be on this agility guy who can slip away from any elf screen, basically, unopposed? Seems to me a much better ball carrying option. And also, you'd really like him to get the touchdown points. I bet. Block sidestep isn't that exciting. Ooh, damn. Big boy is stunned? Oh no. That's a lineman that's stunned. Big boy is bonehead though, making him useless. A weird reroll over here. He's burning through those guys way too fast. Both of them are a little bit off. 10 points you need on this guy and 9 on this guy. But it looks like to me he has much more potential since straight up agility. He'd be a much better one-turner soon. And much better than any of his other skinks, as far as I can see. They're pretty inexperienced, the other guys. Another sidestep. Damn, that elf has balls. Pretty ballsy for an elf. Let's see if the big guy can get it up this turn. It's always the shame.
I think he's moving.
When the most interesting piece on the board can't even stand up on its own. They make the game that much more interesting.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Ooh. Is this... Oh, it's a foul. Would have been an interesting blitz option, right? 2 strength with 2 assists is 4 against 4. And you could have tagged him out. Because none of them have guard actually. So it could have been an easy 2 dice. Nice. Damn those annoying sidestep elves. Finally going after the little guys.
Really, don't let them. They're massive and can take your hand away.
Such juicy and squishy little targets they are.
The bigger they are, the thicker they tend to be.
Damn it. Fulton Reed, get your ass up. Your team kinda needs you right now.
More than 20 swords came up from Slan for Peck.
When the match was over, the elf was a wreck.
Hopefully, but... Let's see. Oh, that's a pretty solid cage after all. I was thinking he'll be using one of the skinks to form a corner.
Yep, I reckon that's what he'd say if he could talk. That's gonna hurt me more.
To be expected. Sadly, no dice. Looks like the lizards are gonna score pretty easily this turn. And this half. Oh!
Today's player.
What happened?
Tomorrow's necromancer fodder.
And I guess he decided he's not worthy of the apothecary? Damn, that's some cold decision making.
You're supposed to end your turn on the border of the pitch.
Wonder who is that much more important guy he's saving the apothecary for. Yeah, really. Maybe one of the... he's scared of losing a Saurus, maybe? I don't know. Or does he value the block skink much more than the agility skink? Maybe interesting to see, to hear Creatan's line of reasoning here. Oh.
That's not looking, so yes!
I'm anticipating a couple of more fouls in retaliation here. That losing a agility 4 player is a pretty painful experience. I know, I happen to know it because I used to have one long ago. But sadly he didn't get to live that as much as I would like to.
That really hurts.
Nice. The Croxy finally doing something useful. And I guess nothing interesting is gonna happen now. Just protecting the ball. Setting up more tackle zones. And the elves can hardly do anything about it. What now? Maybe a foul action?
I think I'm going to make him.
Damn, that's a sturdy little kick. Hey, Julie Gaffney.
A prone player is a dead player.
Brave, but foolish. And there goes the touchdown.
Amazing! That's going to perk the crowd just as the half-time whistle.
Yeah. So,
With that touchdown under their belt, we can finally get this match started.
oh, poor little fella. Oh, that means I don't have to face an Agility Force King this week. Awesome. They are always
Must have a magic
a handful
sponge this time.
to try to
They've kicked the ball to the opponent.
keep away from your end zone.
Think defensively.
Yeah. So, he's got plenty of elves here, but no guard on his own. Does he have a chance of doing a one pin? Against these big boys? I'm pretty weak in that area, so can't really figure it out. Unless I see someone doing... Yeah, he's going for it. I guess this guy's the blitzer who pushes him into the square over here. Right. Ooh, and a free move. A free square, that is. Right. Is gonna be the ball boy? Arnold or someone else? This catcher here.
Apparently, this player forgot his hands in the changing room.
Oh damn, that's not a good sign. Okay, he got the ball, hand off to someone. A
That ball moves
pass.
faster than a snuttling with a rug.
Okay, yeah, Arnold's gonna do it. Let's see, how does this go? Oh, I guess the quick snap made it much easier. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and there goes the one.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my
Wasn't
career,
he 1, 2,
well, I
3,
could
4,
start my
5,
own
6, 7,
team.
8, 9, 10? He was already in range. Why didn't you go for the one turn? I guess rolling a couple of more dice in order to reduce the... in order to remove one GFI from the attempt. Is it worth it though?
Wakey wakey. One team's got some early knockouts back.
They're short of one player. That's a gap that
I'm,
can be filled.
I'm kind of feeling it wasn't worth it, but
Despite being in the lead, this team now has to kick the ball to the
I guess we
losing
gotta calculate the real chances of that afterwards. Ugh, if only Sir Sep didn't need any sleep. He would have been here and told us immediately. Gets an extra. Well, they kinda need it at this point. A little bit of luck on their side wouldn't hurt them. How many
Loose
lizards
ball
do
is
we
a
have?
dangerous ball.
They must have glue on their fingers.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lizards only on the field though. Again. Against 11 elves, right? Oh, damn! 9 lizards against 10 elves. Against 11. Whoa! What the hell happened here? Did he roll a perm or something? Or was this
They're moving the ball really
dead
well.
into dead? I just blinked and missed it all. It's a dodge source. Injured? What's the injury?
That looks
Yeah, 1 point to movement allowance. Damn. 1 movement point. It used to be 1 movement point. Why'd you do that though? Isn't movement busted dodge source pretty valuable still? When you finally get to make him blodge, he'll be a very formidable opponent. I gotta hand it to Creatan, he's pretty pretty cold in calculating, I guess. He knows what he wants, and he don't want any busted lizards on his team.
twinkle toes there.
And with so few lizards left on the field, our elf fella Kanuki has pretty good chance, right? He could even try to bullet them some more.
Competent.
They just got owned. That's what the cool kids are saying these days, isn't it?
Yes, yes. There go all the scoring threats. And the thrower will have plenty of options to choose from. Oh, nice. That's a squishy little thrower.
At the same time.
Probably won't survive all the way until we meet. But it would be lovely to have such an option to chase with one of the bull centaurs.
5 gold pieces says he gets kicked in the face first.
There he goes. He even blitzed before the new turn had started. That's some pretty intensive blitzing over there. Lovely animation. Tagging all of the big boys. None of them have break tackle, so they're pretty easy to tie up, I guess. And the thrower is just gonna run away, pass it over.
If they could hit like they moved the ball, I'd be one happy owner.
And I guess we have a touchdown, right? He's probably gonna go for a 2-1 victory.
So, Jim, finally managed to get the equalizer.
Middle up the stake pod as we go into the final quarter of
Oh my fuck god, no. Please have mercy on our eyes. Anyone getting
none
up?
of the knocked out players seem to have awoken in time for the next
None
down.
of them.
That must be one heck of a dream.
3 lizards down. 1, 2,
For
3,
the
4,
team,
5,
the harder
6, 7,
it is
8.
to score. We need to find replacements.
This needs to be a hell of a catch.
Which team gets down? Ooh, interesting. Probably the elf's gonna take advantage of that. Much better.
Jeremiah Cool always said superior skills prevail.
The Saurus, they hit hard.
Oh, nice. He's screening off this side of the field, and the lizard can't even blitz him. Maybe it would have been better to get an assist and actually try to blitz Buffalo Trace.
Yes, they've picked up the ball. Whoopie-dee-doo. Sorry. There's a wayward affairs. Better watch out.
Finally waking up to the game and bitch slapping a few elves. Ooh. This could be a level up. Nice.
Starting to look a little
Strength 5 guy just became more annoying, I guess.
Obliteration.
Interesting, what's he gonna pick on him? Probably dodge, right? At first dodge, or maybe mighty blow, or maybe tackle. Interesting to see which one he values most. On a team with so little tackle, I guess
Yep, I reckon
that's a very valuable choice.
more than 20 Saurus came up from Slanhopek.
The terrible Thunder Lizards are striking back.
We may see that player later, if they win.
Ooh. I was gonna say, but still plenty of squares left to go to the end zone, but with so many elves on their backs.
It's like peeling an onion. Remove the layers before you get to the good stuff.
Nice. With so many players on their backs, there's not gonna be enough bodies to stop him.
They're going for the ball.
Damn, that block coming in handy. I guess I underestimated him quite a bit. Oh, you just remove the thrower out of the picture and you're going straight for it.
On the edge of the field, within grasping range of the fans, and they're looking hungry.
However, sticking your little ass next to the end zone maybe he doesn't have enough options, but he's limiting his movement ability quite a lot. Yeah, I was just wondering if the elf decides to screen off over here, what's he going to do after that? He'll have to switch. The little guy will survive probably, but...
The little guy gets the big guy.
Oh.
There's no harm in making a block on the ball. But actually, you can do a lot of harm. That's kind of the point.
Well, okay. I was expecting something entirely different. Like all of the elves dodging away and forming a screen over here. He kinda used way too many pieces to just knock down the Croxigore. That's a definite win for the lizards, I think. And yeah, placing a single elf over here is not a screen at all.
Yep, I reckon that's what he'd say if he could talk. That's how
Most definitely not a good one.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, way too many elves sitting here doing nothing useful.
Now's the time. One of the teams gotta
Time
play
for
hit
what,
up their
Jim?
collective sleeves, then they need to action it before time runs out.
They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
I know, Jim.
Ooh.
Watching the same match as you.
Damn, that block saved his life. Today. Oof. What's it now? Just badly hurt, I guess. Oh, basically a rookie, nothing too bad. A journeyman will do the same job as him, getting his face bashed
On
in.
the edge of the field, within grasping range of the fans, and they're looking.
Now this one could have been worse, but he's already armor broken, armor busted.
When the match was over, the elf was a wreck.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Basically a victory for the Sauruses, but a Pyrrhic victory for them.
Stepan.
a Croxigore of a Saurus to replace, and an Agility Force King, which yeah. Which would have been a nice piece had he survived. And there they go! The mighty beasties. You get a fairly easy win, I guess, on these elves. In the end, they only had to make a couple of difficult choices on whether or not to use the apothecary or not. One of the rookies gets the MVP, close to level, and another rookie gets to level up because of the MVP. Of course, they're elves, they always get many points. And I'm not into dice watching that much, but let's just check out what kind of block dice they had. A tad bit too many skulls for the reptiles. And not enough for the elves. A little bit better dice, but about average here, and about average there as well. Nothing too bad, I guess. Interesting to see though. How is Kanuki's team looking? Oh, he got himself a dirty player. Nice. No, he came up.
Well,
He
you
came
can't
out of
beat
it
nothing
much
Birdie's
better
Swift
than the
burger. Always upgrade
lizard
the
team.
meals to glutton size though, or else you don't get enough fries.
They bought an immediate replacement, I guess, and that's all. Oh boy. So against me, he's gonna come up with 700,000 gold of inducements, which is gonna be a big spending spree. Interesting to see what he gets. Strength 4 butter, so still no tackle. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was wondering. Oops, no, that's Arthur. There they are, the street brawlers. Yeah, I guess this helps him stay alive a lot better than without it. This dude, who's close to max level, right? Pretty experienced boy. But he's... I guess he could do the same work, but the strength 5 guy will eventually replace him, right? You love to see those blitzes with your strength plus strength elf.
Thirsty barber.
Always jump.
And even if he doesn't have that, they're elves, they're annoying to play against. So not looking forward to them anytime soon. Yeesh. Andy, are you looking forward to your game tomorrow? It really is Sir Sebstar, maybe one of his worst seasons. As a beginning, he doesn't have much of a team on his hands, but he can play pretty well. and he can grab a lot of wins even with this little. It'll be interesting to watch. I'll definitely. I won't have the opportunity to watch live, but I'd like to see how it goes. See how many Gnoblar flings you can succeed, and how many projectiles hit their targets.
How's the missus, Bob?
Ex-Mrs. Jim, but that don't mean
Oh,
I
well,
misses her. She took
You really
everything,
shouldn't kill every
including
single
my family's
opponent's
sacred
player.
gut plate. Cow.
Arctic. I think you should leave some of them alive so they can actually pose a threat to the rest of the division. Make it more interesting like that. If we have every spot contested, it makes for a much more interesting season, I think. So I'm definitely against decimating opponents' teams like that. She's already one of the lowest team values in the division, so maybe you can try to do that with someone else. Like one of these 2000 over 2000 team value dwarfs. You're gonna be missing a single ogre, and you're gonna be giving him a hefty inducement, I think. So, but there's so many Gnoblars. Like he said, he doesn't have tackle, so
Yeah. Always wear under.
it'll be interesting to see if he can go through all of these little guys.
Some of these cameras work both ways. Nice shirt, by the way.
Well, I think that's a mistake as well. The agility teams are much more annoying to play against, so definitely kill them as well. Those dirty elves, I can't stand them. They always find a way to dodge away and beat me with some ridiculous elf bullshit. Ooh. Arthur had a pretty bad game as well this week. He lost two guys that had plus strength, and two others are in the hospital, missing next game. So wouldn't want to be in his shoes right now. Hope he took it well on the chin and gonna pick back up
Were Parstone X3 sponsoring the sport
soon
when you were playing, Bob?
afterwards. He can. I think he's one of
manufacturer? No. I got no idea.
the few elf teams in the division, and they can do pretty well if all the kill teams kill each other. The Penniless Passers. Do they have someone impressive against them? Bad Craziness? Those are the Kislev team, right? Yep. Another... ooh, damn. They're using a bear. that could spell this trouble for those already pretty beat up elves. Damn, 9 movement allowance for agility, but movement busted, so not that annoying. Huh. This could be an interesting game as well to follow. Oh, they have their blitzer offline for next game. So at least Arthur's catching a break. Oh my fucking god. Niggling, movement, armor. This guy is just begging to to retire.
Yum. I've got my McMurdy.
Would you guys even keep
burger
someone like
and my
that in your team?
XXXL size cheese shake. Let's watch some Blood Bowl.
Oh yeah, that movement bust on your ogre is probably much more annoying than movement bust on a 7 movement player. But as useful as he is, this is a lot of injuries to carry. You guys are gonna meet on what, week 4? Moho versus Penniless Passers. You have Sir Sebstar first, then Arthur and his merry band of elves. And where is that? Now we have the Bourbon Street Brawlers next. And only after that you get the crazy circus freaks. Quite a long while until we get to that point.
Spike Magazine, the periodical both players and fans read. Bunch of useless, talentless hacks, if you ask me.
That would be awesome if you had it on a clip somewhere. I'd love to see it. If you have it on a clip, I'd love to see it in the Discord. Oh boy. Is it 11 already? Yeah. Okay, I better go as well, cause it's a work day tomorrow and I haven't had any dinner tonight. But hopefully Sir Sebstar and I could maybe cover next week as well, a couple of games. I doubt we'll have time for the entire division, because there's plenty of games and both of us have yeah, a lack of sleep already, but
This circle of happy.
I'm looking forward to seeing
Aren't
how
they a bunch of
the
happy
season
clappies,
unfolds,
I
and
wouldn't like
hopefully
to
we'll
use the word
cover
cult,
at least a couple of
as
games
that has
each week.
certain tax exemption
The most
implications.
interesting ones, the most violent ones, or the most downright stupid games we can find. If you guys have any interesting things happen, we'd love to cover them. Possibly on Sunday, maybe on Monday. We'll have to find out a little bit later. Thanks for joining us, Andion. I'm happy if anyone found it interesting at all. I'm just catching up with what happened in the division and trying to learn a little bit here and there how you guys play those interesting teams. I've never had the I haven't had much experience with anything other than Bash, so it's always fun to see those different play styles when you have what you guys have with those unique teams like ogres, halflings, and Kislev potentially. So have yourself a nice evening. Have a fun game tomorrow with Sir Sebstar, and see you soon.
Bloodvisor have certainly got their hands
Bye-bye for
deep
now.
into Blood Bowl, don't you think, Bob?
I know the blood